Hi there! Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Today I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about missing. It's a painful part of archery, but it is a big part of archery. But wait, compound archers, let me explain. Missing is when the arrow doesn't hit the target. It's weird, right? It happens. So as an instinctive archer and someone who's only been shooting about 3 years, I miss a lot. And I've developed some coping mechanisms to help me not get super upset when I miss. So the first tip that I have to offer is don't be emotionally attached to your arrows. Financially, arrows cost a lot of money, and you might be tempted to buy crappy arrows, in case you lose them. But in the long run, crappy arrows just aren't really going to help your shooting any. And if you have nicer arrows, it hurts a little bit more to lose them. So my first bit of advice is just really become emotionally detached to your arrows. I like my arrows a lot, and I'm sad when I lose them, but it's part of the game, right? Right? Alright, my second piece of advice. Forget what I said about the first part, because everyone gets emotionally attached to their arrows. It's true. Especially if you got a sweet setup like some gold tip traditionals and some top hat points. Like, I really like these arrows and I don't want to lose them. But when you have a shitty shot, like, look at this piece of crap bear on a stick. And look what's behind it. It's bamboo and stuff, and I think there's a marsh behind that. Am I going to find this arrow? No, I'm not. So what I do is, to give myself a little psychological advantage, I take off this point that I really like and I substitute it with a point I'm not as fond of. These points, they fly just fine. Like, they literally is no difference in how they fly. But now I won't be as sad if I lose that top hat point, will I? Let's see if I can hit that little bit. Good. I mean, I'm only like 15 yards away from him. Don't be too impressed. Alright, all joking aside for a minute, let's talk about missing, like, seriously. So look at this target. It's a little javelina, and all that open space around it, there's plenty of room to miss. So walking up to a target like this, how do you not get psyched out and miss? I mean, you could be a really good archer, and if you walk up and are just like, oh, I'm gonna miss that little pig, it's so small, how can I hit that? And that'll really change the outcome of your shot, and I believe it. But I also struggle a lot with my brain talking a little bit louder than my actions when I'm shooting something like this. So over the years, I've kind of tried to develop a few skills to quiet my brain. And one of my favorite things to do is I have a little secret key phrase that has absolutely nothing to do with archery that I'll think to myself as I'm walking up to the stake. And often when I'm standing at the stake, I'll just think like a version of it. And honestly, sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Alright, I know you're dying to know what it is. Do you want to know what it is? It's lemon meringue pie. Try it. But don't blame me if it doesn't work. Okay, let's shoot the pig. Son of a bitch. Well, it's a video about missing, so it would kind of suck if I actually hit it, right? Alright, now I can stop. So, this little pig, I missed. And if you'll notice, he's surrounded by pine straw, which basically eats your arrows. I have no idea where my arrows are right now. Yeah, and I said arrows. I think there's like 3 in here. Time to dig. Alright, my final thoughts on missing. If you really want to find your arrows, you have to just let it all hang out and don't be afraid of looking stupid. I'm gonna find this damn thing. I'm the champion!